Look, we are here at UN headquarters in New York City, here in the General Assembly lobby, and live from the blue carpet. Right now, we're on the blue carpet with the voice actors of the film The Smurfs, The Lost Village, Demi Lovato, Joe Manganiello, and Mandy Patinkin, and the Smurfs. And we're here because we're celebrating International Day of Happiness. And what a better way to celebrate being happy than by celebrating the Sustainable Development Goals. These 17 goals, adopted by all member states of the UN, are the roadmap to a happier world. So right now we're having a small ceremony with our special guests, and stay tuned after this small ceremony, and we're going to be live interviewing the stars of the film.
Go around the world spreading the message about our values, the work we do, the achievements we make. So as Team Smurfs rally behind the 17 Sustainable Development Goals as building blocks for happiness, these stamps will help to carry that message across the globe and to help encourage people to take their own action in support of sustainable development. So in closing, and on the eve of Monday's International Day of Happiness, I would just like to wish everybody success and happiness, just like the Smurfs do. Thank you.
Assistant Secretary General and Ambassador Hefty, please do the honor of now unveiling the stamps. These unique stamps will be issued in US dollars in New York and in euros in Geneva and Vienna. The stamps are available downstairs at the United Nations Post Office for purchase. Don't waste time. Get your stamps now. They will become collector's items. Ladies and gentlemen, Team Smurfs will now recognize 3 special young people for their work towards helping achieve the Sustainable Development Goals. Please welcome to the blue carpet Ms. Sarita Divan, Mr. Karan Jarrah, and Ms. Noor Sameed. Mr. Mandy Patinkin is representing Mr. Key in Smurf Village.
First of all, I would like to welcome the 3 of you, and on behalf of all Smurfdom, thank you for your work in awakening everyone in your community, through your social media, all over the world, in the ways that you have chosen to encourage people everywhere to make this world a better place for those who are so vulnerable in every way imaginable. The world needs you. The world needs you to continue encouraging young people everywhere to use their voices, to never be afraid to speak up, and to make this world a wonderful, beautiful, hopeful, optimistic place full of freedom, justice, and dignity, good food, good water, good opportunities for people everywhere, forever. Here is the key.
Over here, guys. USG.
Right there.
Okay. USG, right here. For our final photo opportunity, it's our pleasure to invite children's book and nonfiction author and the director of the upcoming Smurfs movie, Smurfs, The Lost Village, Mr. Kelly Asbury. It is also our pleasure to invite representatives of our special partners in this campaign, Ms. Carol Stern, President of the U.S. Fund for UNICEF, and Ms. Susan Myers, Senior Vice President of the United Nations Foundation. to join the celebration on the blue carpet.
Can I get everybody come tighter, closer, please?
And that's a beautiful small Smurf with big golden hug. Happy United Nations for the International Day of Happiness.
I know, look animated, right?
Thank you very much. We now invite the actors from the upcoming Smurfs movie, Ms. Lovato, Mr. Manganiello, and Mr. Patinkin to join the UN social media team for a live Facebook Q&A. Following the Facebook Live interview, they will take questions on the blue carpet. Thank you for please try to help us keep things orderly until we're done with the Facebook Live.
Can we get that one? Oh man, the light is killing. Take that light out of there. Please. Hi guys, we have with us some very special guests today. The stars of the upcoming Smurfs movie, Demi Lovato, Smurfette, Joe Manganiello, Hefty, and Mandy Patinkin. Papa Smurf. All right. How do you feel about partnering with the UN on the International Day of Happiness?
It feels amazing to be partnering with the UN on the International Day of Happiness. It's a great opportunity to bring awareness to sustainable development issues and goals, and I'm very excited to be a part of this.
I love it. Anything that anyone anywhere can do to make this world a better place for those who are in need, that includes all humanity everywhere. This planet is a fragile place. It is our job to take care of it for our children and children who haven't even been thought of yet. And so there's no choice. We have to do this work to keep our planet safe, and particularly for those all over this world right now that are so vulnerable. And I'm thinking of the refugees that are suffering so dearly, who have been through so much, who have had very little opportunity and no freedom, to say nothing of good food, water, and a home. So all of this is one big effort to make the world a better place for those in need.
Yes. Hefty, would you like to add something?
Sure. Well, I think it's really difficult for politicians to talk about things that are going to happen 20 years down the line. But using a children's movie as a platform to educate children and encourage children to get out and do their bit now, so that 20 years from now when those kids are grown up, it's already ingrained into them to take care of the planet. I think it's incredibly important and very useful to use our movie to do that.
Yes.
Can I just echo what Joe said? Because I couldn't agree with Joe more. That, and maybe he didn't say it quite like this, but it's my feeling that the politicians aren't doing everything they need to do. And I think the children are our teachers, our leaders, and our hope for the future.
Fantastic. Back to the Sustainable Development Goals. Why do you think the SDGs are important, and what do you do to support them?
What was
The Sustainable Development Goals. What do you think they're important, and what do you do to support them?
Well, something that's very important to me is health and mental health. And so what I do in order to do my part is I raise awareness. I advocate for mental health, and I try to take away the stigma away from it. And just doing my part is maintaining a healthy lifestyle as well as communicating that with other people.
Yeah. Joe, what goal is special to you and close to your heart, and why?
Well, I'm a big advocate for health and well-being. I just came from Pittsburgh, which is my hometown, and Sony was kind enough to let me take Hefty Smurf and bring the movie and show it at Children's Hospital Pittsburgh, which I serve on the board of trustees. So there were a bunch of children who couldn't get out to the movies, and so we brought the movie to them. And I coordinate events and raise money to help children and try to promote health, especially for the kids when they get out of the hospital.
Papa Smurf, which goal?
They're all important. There is none that is more greater than another. I had to choose one, so I put my hands on climate change, which I think is something that affects everyone. Without care for our water and our air and our planet, there won't be a place to live on. There will be no planet. And so we all have to do this work. There's no choice about it. And I'm very encouraged by young people everywhere who have taught my generation how to recycle, how to conserve water, how to protect the air, and how to ask politicians everywhere to do everything they can to vote for what's right for our environment.
Demi, the character you're voicing, Smurfette, why is it a good example for supporting the Sustainable Development Goal?
Smurfette is a good example for this because she shows that no matter how small you are in the world, you can make a big difference.
Yeah. And Hefty?
Why is Hefty? Yeah. Well, Hefty's like the healthy Smurf. He's always working out, and he's always up for an adventure. So I think it's that fun-loving nature that you want to teach kids at a young age that to move around every day, get up and exercise, break a sweat every day, be healthy.
How about Papa Smurf?
Papa Smurf learns from all the younger Smurfs. And that's his gift is all the little Smurfs out there teach him what their world needs. And so he's become actually the real child. He's no longer the grown-up. He's the child who's learning from the children everywhere what their world needs. And it is his wish, hope, and desire to help everyone make those dreams become reality.
We have a lot of people watching live right now. What do you think young people could do on the International Day of Happiness to support the development goals and make the world a happier place?
I think the littlest thing can make a huge difference. So as long as they're taking action in some way, shape, or form, whether it's recycling or if it's raising the awareness of mental illness, or maybe it's doing community service in their hometown, the littlest thing can make the biggest difference.
Well, I would encourage kids to go online and check out the website. There's a lot of fun little activities that can teach them about all of our goals.
I would encourage children everywhere to go online to organizations like the International Rescue Committee and seek out refugee children that are all over the world. There are 65 million refugees that are looking for a better life, and connect with these children through social media. Teach them about the sustainable goals, what they're doing in other countries, and ask them what they would like to be done, because they're not free right now to do it themselves. So what can children do for them until they are free, until they do have a home of their own and they do have ability and power back in their own hands?
Thank you so much for being with us today, and best of luck to you.
Thank you.